Hey everybody, just wanted to give a quick update on my CZ27 here. I have since found out that this is a CZ27 that has been scrubbed of all markings. I'll put a link to Mac's video down below in the description talking about this. And this is essentially what I believe to be one of those CZ27s that was scrubbed for export, possibly for a customer that wanted to do some sort of, who knows, covert operations or something, because if you'll notice here, the CZ marking is even scrubbed off of the grips. Additionally, you'll see here, most of you probably caught this in the first video, this is where the Nazis would proof stamp their frames. This has been end milled out, and the top of the slide here has also had any of those markings milled off. And as far as I know, you will also not find the proof mark on the barrel as well. I'm just going to go through this quickly. There's nothing wrong with my grips, albeit they are ugly because they've been scrubbed. But you know what? This is what I believe to be a CZ27 that was manufactured in 1946. From my understanding is, from the information I've been able to gather, I'll put another link down below on a guy that did some pretty extensive history on this. All this stuff is copyrighted though, so I can't include any pictures in this video. However, there will be a link below of where you can access his website that kind of tells about the different variants of these. So I'm going to quickly kind of take this apart, at least sort of field strip it, and kind of show you what it is I'm looking at in terms of what's missing, and kind of give you an idea of the condition overall underneath all this. So if I had screws in here, the grip screws, this is a one-piece grip, you'll have two screws left and right. Those would get removed first, so we're just going to go ahead and take that off. And you can kind of see the frame here right off the bat. There's something missing here, and that is that slide release, or the safety release. It's basically like a spring-loaded button that sits in here, and when you press your safety down, this releases it and makes it go back upwards. I want to say those cost about $43. That's a very expensive little part, but real quick, always check your weapon, make sure it's is indeed safe. It is safe, it is unloaded, and what we're going to do is we're going to pull this back, and you're going to press this button here. This is not easy to do, but while you're pressing this button, you're pressing down on this lever on the opposite side. These are connected, and it's actually spring loaded. It's very interesting how this thing's made, but it's also very hard to remove. So then you'll just kind of lift that up and out of that hole, and what it is this pin is spring loaded and it slides along this lever. So you're going to set that aside. Your slide will then pull forward and off your frame. So we're going to take a look at the frame real quick. You guys may be able to see this, you may not. This frame is caked in a bunch of what appears to be black grease. I'm assuming that's some sort of axle grease or something. I mean, what you can do at this point is you can actually remove, that's not very easy to do so. Actually, I forgot, this has a magazine safety on it. I don't know if I can do this without having a screwdriver. See if I can lower that. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get my finger in there to do it, but basically what you'll do is you'll push this cover plate up and off. Well, I guess I can go ahead and do it. You'll push this cover plate up and off, and that kind of allows you, basically he's doing an inspection here to make sure that a lot of your fire control group components are indeed present. And as you can see, there's a lot of black looking grease in here. And now that is just the cover plate right there. It's simple enough to get this back on. You know, it just kind of slides back into place. I say that, of course now I'm on camera. There it is. Okay, so that goes back into place. So the interesting part is this slide. So what you'll do is you can take and pull your spring directly out, and then you can take this piece here, I forget what it's called, it lifts straight off your barrel. You can see the lugs on the bottom there. Actually, here you can see it. And then if you see this barrel here, you'll see your lugs on the bottom. What you'll do is you'll pull this forward until you get to an area in here, and you can kind of see this, I think, a little better on Mac's channel. Basically, you'll rotate your barrel until those lugs are facing straight down. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to remove this piece. Remove that first. You'll rotate it about 45 degrees. Anyway, once you rotate your barrel, I guess that's your barrel lug. Once you rotate your barrel where your lugs are straight down, and you'll pull that barrel straight out, and there you have essentially field stripped your CZ27. Nothing special. Like I said, guys, there's a lot of videos out there. This barrel is absolutely full of grease, but on a good note, it still has plenty of rifling left in it. I was just going to look real quick and see if I can see any sort of Nazi markings on it. I bet it's been scrubbed entirely. Yeah, looks like it's been scrubbed entirely. But that's cool. That's fine. I would have loved for it to have them all, but you know what? It's, it is what it is. It's still a pretty odd piece of history. So let's get down to this. So what am I missing? All right, so I'm missing my grip screws. Grip screws, I think those can be had for about $15 for a set. I'm also missing my safety release. I want to say that's about $45. Obviously, you guys saw that I was missing a magazine. The magazines themselves, if you get a post-war, I want to say they're running about $90. One thing I didn't show you guys on the back side of the gun here, the back side of the frame, you see there's a screw hole here, and there's nothing here. That's where the hammer spring would be. And then you also have a screw that retains that hammer spring. Sum total, those two pieces are about $35. So when you sit down, you think about it, okay, well, I kind of got a special deal on this. I think I bought this for like $250. Well, when you add all the missing parts up, the hammer spring, the screw, the magazine, the grip screws, and your safety release, honestly, before shipping, before taxes, you're looking at, I'd say about $190. So when you add that to the cost of the gun, I mean, you're looking easily at about $500. But with one being in this good a shape, with the bluing, I don't mind spending that, especially one that's a very, very odd CZ27. And you'll hear Mac say this on his channel, this is an oddball. You do not see these. More often than not, actually, you see the Nazi marked ones. Not the ones that have been entirely sanitized. I mean, like I was saying, there is not a single Waffen amp on here anywhere. At least I've not been able to find one. I'll know a little bit more once I get all this grease good and out of here. But anyway, there you have it. Just trying to give you guys an idea of what this ends up, or what this is going to end up costing me. From a refurbishment perspective, to get this thing back into its all original configuration. At first, I was kind of, when I saw the grips, I was like, well, man, that's kind of ugly, But then once I finally found some information on this one, I was like, wow, this thing's pretty cool. And by my estimation, based off the information I've been able to find, this one was manufactured in 1946. So anyway, there you have it. Hope you guys like this video. Next video will either be a teardown of my Israeli K98, or it'll be a #1 Mark III infield that is a C grade that I got on order from Royal Tiger Imports. I'm I fully expect it to be gnarly. If it's not, cool. If it is, no big deal. It was only $200. So I'll do an unboxing of that when I get it in. Like I said, I'm either going to do a teardown of my K98 my Israeli K98 so you can see the condition under the wood, or I'll do an unboxing of that #1 Mark III Lee Enfield from Royal Tiger that I purchased for $199. So anyway, if you guys like this video, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. I'm trying my best to kind of get this content out to everybody, especially people that like this sort of thing. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I'll be sure and try to answer as best I can and respond to you. I always like getting that. So anyway, everybody, thanks for watching. You guys have a great day.